But now he's come out hot. He's been top 3 on RTR consistently.
Yep, and the thing is, like, I'm glad he made a switch to, like, I was always like, okay, Ike's really not that bad, guys. But did you see the recent thing with Waidu? Where he's like, who can find the best tech to make Ike worse?
To make Ike worse?
Yeah. And there was all sorts of stuff coming out that just shows how bad Ike really is. And I was like, okay, maybe Ike really just does suck. All right, I give up.
He's fun to watch, but yeah, he's a struggle in the current meta.
Yep.
Frostbyte, though, going to be rocking the Roy here to try and take out Ravenking in the winner's bracket. Winner of this match wins some more Chipotle.
I know, they get a free entree for this. Shout out to Chipotle, by the way. Absolutely love the fact that we got all these companies coming in, supporting the FGC, Smash Bros, everything, man. I love it.
These players we're watching already won one for round 1 pools.
That is true.
You got to stack them up.
Absolutely. Get as much free food as you can, man. Ooh, that's huge. All right, wasn't able to get the drag down that he was looking for. Would have led into that down smash as well.
But then a misspaced Roy Nair. How often do you say that?
I feel like nothing is truly misspaced.
Not with Roy's arrow.
If it's misspaced, it's because it's too far. You weren't close enough.
That's going to get Ravenking on the board. Arsene hasn't even shown up yet, and he's just been dominant with Arsene-less Joker.
All right, there we go. Great grab. This could be huge. Doesn't do anything with it. And just lands on the ground, too, getting the get-up attack as well to put on some extra damage. But we do finally have Arsene out.
Look at the patience under that platform. Ravenking does not want to press the button. He just wants to see what kind of button Frostbyte's going to press and then answer in kind. Now he applies the guns here on the ledge, but okay, rising forward air from the ledge is going to get Frostbyte out of that bad situation. And he's trying to present the back air there by turning around with the side knee.
Yeah, and I do like how Frostbyte was able to get the punish on the counter attempt there. That's huge. There's that down smash he wanted earlier, finally getting it there though. But Roy's recovery, actually pretty decent, being able to find his way back to the stage.
See, that's an example of a misspaced Roy aerial that actually wasn't misspaced, because there was no button. Oh, and the sweet spot of the back air missed somehow, and that caused Frostbyte to stop. He had the jab to back air, but and again, how often do you see 2 Roy back airs just not sweet spot?
Yeah, it's a little insane, but like it just means that Frostbyte's got to be a little more just consistent. Because I'll be honest, man, Jer in the back air, like it's a little tough to execute. It's really not that easy. Like it's not hard, but you got to practice it.
It's about the precision of like how you drift with Roy after the jab.
Yeah.
That I think is really
getting the turnaround in the right position. Because I see a lot of people, they land that jab, and then they go right into a forward air instead because they didn't do it correctly. So it happens every once in a while. But either way, Ravenking able to answer back, maintaining a nice stock lead here.
A game of inches for sure. As you saw, Frostbyte grab just barely out of range of continuing his advantage. So he was carrying Ravenking left to right, and then would have been able to knock him off stage if that grab landed, but instead, just 2 stocks to 1.
Yep. Go, okay. Lands on top of him. Great parry, though, from Frostbyte. That's huge! Oh, my goodness. That is what Roy does, though.
He needs it, Skip.
He needs it.
He needs it.
This is why we love Town and City. Such a great stage for Roy. Oh, you're at 20%?
And just like that, the momentum disappears.
Yep.
He is bleeding hard now on this final stock. And Frostbyte taking a huge lead. But here's Arsene, and Arsene can cheat, too.
Oh, wow, what a great grab there, honestly. Oh, jeez, man. Ravenking on point here. And, man, like we mentioned earlier, I love the fact that he switched to playing a better character. And I've seen it. I've seen it in the works for a while now. This is actually my first time watching his Joker in a hot minute. And I can tell you, I've seen so much improvement on his conversions, the combos, the spacing. It's all beautiful.
And to speak to the mental side of the game, right? When you see Frostbyte get that double-edged dance on the left side of the screen that killed at 84 after the hit, that's the kind of thing that deals some mental damage. But a prototype Ravenking from a couple years ago probably would have reeled back in his chair and then, like, you know, would have he actually might have recoiled on the player cam, who knows? But he just calmed himself down. He knew he had Arsene coming up soon, and he found his win condition.
Yep, he actually has done a very good job of like working on his mental too. And you can definitely see it in the way he carries himself and stuff like that too. And it's good to see that, man. Like when you see players that are this kind, right? Yeah. And they're always just a great person to talk to. You love seeing them work on their mental as well, because that's not even just a game thing. It's also just like an actual personal life thing. You want to see people thrive.
Real character growth.
Yes, real character growth, and I love it.
Not Twitter character, though.
Right, yeah.
Right,
Either way.
Here comes Frostbyte back. He's got almost 70 unanswered damage until this Arsene showed up. Able to apply an Aegon to at least get a little bit extra credit, even though Ravenking is kind of bleeding out. And that's going to be the same recipe that worked out so well in Game 1 for Frostbyte.
Yep. I mean, honestly, great play here, and that's what I like to see from Frostbyte too. He did lose Game 1, but you come out guns blazing Game 2, and you just set the tone very early here, and honestly, a very big lead.
Now Ravenking is going to be on the comeback hunt. He was looking for a different angle on his ledge drop, right? We've seen effective recovery from Frostbyte. Ravenking trying to adjust here.
Well, I like that. I like how Frostbyte was patient, tried to go for a very aggressive option, and then Ravenking just got a strong punish on it. He was waiting for it.
No chance Roy was making it back there, so good stuff. Ravenking to answer. Aegon going to help get out of that ledge corner pressure, because you've seen how violent Roy is with the ledge. That's just a well-known thing in Smash Ultimate. You're on that tiny little strip that like juts out on Pokemon Stadium, and there's a Roy on the screen. You can die.
Yep. There we go, landing that up air, the strong up air, getting the strong back air as well. Starting to rack up some good damage here. Ravenking's battling back a little bit. What a parry.
Great parry to give Frostbyte extra stage control in that back air from downtown. Not enough to KO. Ravenking staying alive, using the gun dash, and he gets a footstool?
Oh my god, dude, he's so slick. And that all started using the guns off stage, and Ravenking's very good at using guns off stage like that. You have to be very careful because he can take a stock from you very quickly.
That was crazy.
Yes, that was super sick.
And again, this has been such a swingy matchup between these two. One of them will have a big lead, and then the other will just come up with a crazy comeback opportunity. Oh, and it's Frostbyte attempting to turn around that side B to continue the corner pressure that's been so effective. But instead, Ravenking claims the stage.
Yep. There we go. Jumping in with another nair there, putting on some solid damage. Ravenking still with a small lead, but not for long. Ooh, a couple strong up airs really piling on that damage. But now we got Arsene on the board here. This is where things get a little bit scary. Tried to go for the down air spike, not going to get it.
I wonder if counter is going to be in play when Roy's off stage. We haven't seen any counters too often from Ravenking. And okay, he goes for the guns. The guns were an attempt to just knock Frostbyte to the right. Unfortunately, he got the reverse hitbox on it and turned around to the left.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's a big back air. There it is. Yep, right. Calling it out right there. He's still going to be able to make it back. He needed that one to close out that stock. Well played by Ravenking, and a great call by Stern.
Oh, why, thank you so much, Stern. It's like I've done this before.
Yeah, we've seen this game for at least 5 years, at least just these two characters, you know?
And after Frostbyte was so effective at recovering past a lot of the offstage gambits that Ravenking was trying to apply, finally he was in a position to apply Arsene offstage, right?
Yep.
That was just so valuable. This is, okay, that one wasn't nearly as cheaty as the one we saw in Game 1, but it was still pretty cheaty.
Yeah. Dude, that was so crazy, man. The one bullet to, I think, take away the double jump and then jumping right on his head for it.
Brilliant stuff from Ravenking. As he takes a 2-0 lead into free Chipotle territory.
Yep. More free Chipotle, let's be real here.
Free Chipotle X2.
X2, yes. Free Chipotle additionally.
Super free Chipotle Turbo.
Plus Ultra. Arcade edition. All right, well, let's see how Ravenking continues to try and establish his lead here. Frostbyte, again, off to a great start. We saw this in Game 2. However, it didn't end in a great favor for Frostbyte.
And now this Arsene is here. And again, look at this big damage and great positioning against Ravenking. Get up attack and buy Frostbyte some time, but another swing. This Arsene was very valuable to keep Ravenking in this first stock.
Yeah, dude, this Joker's definitely been a great boon. A lot of his moves, he's got the right time to throw them out here. Let's see what the play is. All right, he's going to just find his way back to the stage. But, oh, I think he wanted actually the one air, Nair 1 to actually drag him down.
Okay, well, he got his drag down in a different position.
Well, the pop-up, I guess. But
it looked super sweet.
Yeah.
As it always does with drag down combo.
And living, this is actually a little bit dangerous here. 140%. If he's actually careful, he can get another Arsene here with a lot of rage. All right, never mind.
Well, it's fortunate for Frostbyte's chances in this winner's side set.
Yep. Dude.
Starting with the dare, I love that reverse hit of the
Joker's dare without Arsene is such a good move. It is so good. It covers so much space, it pops you out to the side, got an ugly angle on it. It's disgusting.
And what's funny is it's still worse than with Arsene. That move is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, baby!
A big read, and look at that. See, that's what you were talking about there. Ravenking got hit by that, and he nodded. He nodded and said, yes, he got that. He didn't reel back in his chair. That's huge.
He took a big, deep breath afterwards, and he's like, okay, we can move on from here. It's fine.
Yep. But we got to see if Frostbyte can find a way to convert and stay in the lead here, because he's been doing a good job a little bit, but then he starts dropping stocks like that. 64%, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Frostbyte should have stayed on the Angel platform. That's a misinput, I want to say.
Yeah.
Because you want to stall out as much of that Arsene time as you can. But it looks like another way to stall out that Arsene time is just to hit the Joker, and that might be Frostbyte's plan here.
Ooh, that was almost a little bit scary. Falling to demise, nearly.
Patience from Ravenking. He just dashes forward and shields and waits. But it might not be enough here. No, double tap. We're alive.
This is so scary for both players here, because this could be a huge opening for Ravenking. Another up air, 82%, tried to get him again. Gets the grab off stage. All right. Oh, thank goodness, man. I do not want to be in the room if Frostbyte was to drop another game like that.
Yeah, that would have been a heartbreaker for Frostbyte, but he does hold on there and stopping. I think Ravenking was attempting to do another one of those falling dares to turn around and get a grab to reset the stage position. But double-edged dance just shut that down. Yep.
Honestly, well played so far from both players here. We do get on the board here for Frostbyte, though. So going into a game 4. Now, this is where initially, I'm not going to say game 4 Ravenking, but this is the character that initially started the whole game 4 Leo Fable. So we'll see if this Joker kind of comes out to play here.
It's been a really interesting set between these two, because it's just like micro adjustments where both of them can turn on the aggression, right? And they're kind of just really taking turns trading who's playing the game at any one point in time. So it might be a case of momentum, in which case the stage pick could provide said momentum to Ravenking. Let's see where he chose. He just chose to go back.
They're probably going to run it here the entire time.
I know that Ravenking's favorite stage, he likes Smashville a lot.
Yeah.
That's not really where you want to go versus Roy, so like stick in the stadium. It's pretty logical when many of your counter picks are also good for Roy.
I mean, both these characters cover so much space on PS2 very well. They get a lot of big hits out of it. And the sides aren't too far for Roy, but it's also not too far for Ravenking's back air with Arsene.
Guns reset?
Oh, God, dude. He actually had a big call out there. Just went the wrong position, but that could have been a huge stock.
So Frostbyte's holding on. And still got this percent lead. Really close to knocking away this Arsene. Not really too much longer for this world.
But that's fine, though. Joker still has fantastic frame data. It might not be hurting quite as hard, but it'll still hit effectively the same way.
Got to be careful on the landing. Okay, you get up tilted. That's one of the many things you got to be careful for. Is the up air that sour spotted, unfortunately, for Frostbyte, but he still had the other catch.
As a friend of mine calls that up tilt, it's the Charmin up tilt.
The Charmin?
Because, you know, they're right above you and you just kind of wipe it by it.
I thought you were going to go with less is more on that for some reason.
Kind of, yeah, that too. But no, it's just, it looks like he's wiping straight up. The whole sword, it just looks like it hurts. Either way, great forward air, closing out that stock. 45%, again, still not much here. Ravenking can certainly make this up real quick.
Gets the Nair to turn around this Roy. The get-up attack has been really valuable for Frostbyte. Ravenking has been scouting the dash attacks, the get-up attacks too often. We're going to see him like really sit on one later in this. Or maybe he's saving that for game 5, if it comes down to that.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it works out in some of these games sometimes. You don't necessarily want to pull all your cards out immediately. You do want to save some stuff for the desperate situations here. All right, throwing out that forward tilt, trying to put a little bit of pressure on there. Again, doing an amazing job. Trying to get that down there. Would have been an ugly angle to send him at.
But everyone's living. Frostbyte got a turnaround up air in the very late hit of it to send Ravenking all the way to the stage. Patience on these ledge traps. That's Ravenking's forte at the moment. Yes.
I mean, hey, he's kind of like a big ledge trap guy in general, edge guarding. I mean, that's what Ike taught him a lot. And now he has more tools to do it effectively. It's that scary to think about.
Not afraid of that jab. Perfect timing on the field. And perfect timing on the Arsene.
Wow.
Would you have called him any more perfectly?
Oh, man, we're talking about playing some of your cards close to your chest. But some of those cards just really come out when, you know, out of nowhere. Arsene is probably the ace in the hole, let's be real.
I think that came on the shield. I think Frostbyte threw some aerial on Ravenking's shield on the platform.
Yeah.
And then Arsene showed up and was like, sup?
Yeah, what's up? You hurting my boy? Oh, that's huge.
Right, nice pickup.
Yes, very beautifully played. So Arsene gone. So honestly, great aggression from Frostbyte. About 27% though. It's not like this can't be made up, but you got to be very careful because Ravenking is scouting out the stock here. He wants to close this out, keep you off stage.
Not allowing really any escape route at the moment for Frostbyte. He's forcing these jumps, forcing these aerials, but Ravenking is perfectly positioned. Just catch the grabs afterwards. But one lands, and this is what happens.
My God. That was just so much damage. They just carry him all the way across the stage. Oh, that's huge. But we do have Arsene out here, and Ravenking converts on Arsene like no other.
Especially in this set. Oh, he had the fair one.
I think he wanted to dash there, and he just didn't get it.
Unfortunate. But Ravenking's still alive. Going for fair.
Oh my God.
Great air dodges away, like into a corner position for Frostbyte. They bought him a lot of time.
Yes, it did. And now Arsene's gone here. That's so huge for him.
And Ravenking's gonna be the one that air dodge aggressively in. Let's see if he can get the ledge jump. No, the ledge jumps have evaded him this entire time, but a 2 count keeps him alive. The gun dash as well, sneaky recovery.
Yeah, that was scary too, because Frostbyte lost a stock like that earlier. And wow, living on the up smash. Can Ravenking keep up the pressure though?
He gets his drag down combo to finish it, and a pop off to make top 24 for Ravenking. Well earned. After so many fake kill screens, there were like 2 or 3 in that match.
Very big pop off. That is a passionate player there. My goodness, absolutely deserved too. Well played the whole way.